What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man, Chaz Ellis, once again, answering the questions that you ask me. Make sure you hit me up on the ChazEllisProject.com. Get free access to the live stream. It's called 10 Steps to Keeping Your New Year's Resolutions. Make sure you go ahead and check that out on the ChazEllisProject.com. Also, if you want to get a donation ticket, that means you can pay anything from $1 to whatever you want to pay. That money's going to go to the homeless, so it's going to a good cause. Not going in your boy's pocket, going to a good cause. Anyway, the question that I got was, a young lady asked me, she said, my dude just cheated on me. All my friends are telling me to leave him, but I'm actually still in love with him, and I don't know if that's a good idea, if I should leave him right now. I just really need some advice. I thought that was a really good question because I've actually gotten that question in different forms at times before, and I've kind of answered it privately. Here's what I would like to say about that. Generally, when somebody cheats on you, everybody around you is going to be like, you should leave. You should break up with this person. Get out of here. You don't need to deal with that, yada, yada, yada. You know, have some real self-esteem. You don't need to put up with stuff like that. Which I understand that. I totally get that. But I'm just going to give like a different perspective on it because I'm all about logistics and strategy. That's generally what I'm about. If you watch every video, that's really what it's about. I'm not really, even though I go into the emotional stuff, it's as a part of a strategy. And that's what I do now. You know, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a social worker. I'm here to help you achieve your goals. Anyway, now for most people, when you try to break up with somebody or when you get cheated on by somebody, you're in a state of where you can either leave or you can't leave. And for me, since everybody tells you to leave, I decided to show you the top 3 reasons why you may not want to leave somebody who cheats. So this is the top 3 reasons not to leave after they cheat. This is really good for women because most of the time when you're a guy and your girl cheats on you, I did a video about this. You might want to check it out. You know, something about signs of women cheating. I don't know. I might link the video or something. Anyway, the thing when you're a guy is she's probably going to leave you anyway because women don't usually just cheat on somebody and then want to stick around. But if she is going to stay, some things you might want to look at. Number 1 reason not to leave after they cheat. You may not be ready to go. You're not always in a position where you're ready to go. I believe in doing things when they are beneficial to you. I believe in doing things when you're in the best position to do them, not when your emotions, your anger, your feelings dictate, but when logic dictates. A lot of times you get cheated on and you're at your lowest point in your lowest situation. And you just like, oh, I'm done. I'm out of here. You cheated on me. Middle finger, index finger follows, deuces. I'll never come back. Bye. And then you go and you kind of spend a lot of time going through some stuff because you weren't really in the best position to leave. Sometimes it ain't even a relationship that has you down. It's just you not being in the best position to leave. Sometimes you're not right. You know, like you might get cheated on and you've gained 100 pounds. You've been out of work for 6 months and the person cheats on you. And then you're like, well, you know what? I'm out of here. Deuces. And then it's like, you know, you spend the next year or so trying to get back on your feet, losing weight, trying to get, you know, trying to be able to be in a situation where you can talk to somebody else because ain't nobody checking for you. It might be a situation where you have kids and stuff like that and you're really just not in the best position where you can leave. Then you often get reduced to hating, you know, where you're just trying to, because the other person might have been in the best situation to leave. They might have been, they had the best job they're ever going to have. They look the best they're ever going to look. And you know they're going to go out there and find somebody else like that. And you might be reduced to hating, where you're trying to call on their job and get them fired. You know, this stupid stuff. You know, now you're reduced to hating because you just don't see your situation going the best. I'd stick it out for a second and be like, you know what? Let me get myself together first before I even make a decision. You know, because there's no reason for me to just leave and be struggling when I can stay here because I'm not ready to leave yet. I might lose a couple pounds and get myself right. And then when I chuck you the deuces, I'm going to have somebody else. Or even if I don't go, you don't need to go from one person to another necessarily, but you at least in a position where you ain't sweating that they left, because your life, you got a mission and a goal for your life. The number 2 reason not to leave somebody after they cheat. You never know what you're going to come back to. A lot of times when you leave somebody, you're emotional, you're angry at the time, and then as life goes on, your anger subsides. You're not mad anymore. You're not upset anymore. You don't even remember really, you can't even really tap into the emotion that you had at the time that you left. 2, 3, 4, 5 years could go by, and you're not even pissed off anymore. And also sometimes, be real, you may not have been able to find anybody else that was as good as them. For whatever reason, you might need to come back. You might feel the need or the want to come back. And you never know what you're going to come back to. Sometimes you leave a girl and then you try to come back and she done been ran through by a whole football team since y'all broke up. And you're like, she might have a kid now. You do the same thing you see with dudes. Now you got to deal with a baby mama and all this other kind of stuff. Just all these things. And now you can't really even get mad at the person because you chose to come back. So now you kind of got to deal with the kid and stuff. You never know what you're going to come back to. You can come back to where they got bad attitude from the people they mess with while you was gone or whatever. Anything. You never know what you might come back to. So don't leave a situation unless you know for a fact that you're not going to want to come back. And you can't just know emotionally at the time. People say stuff all the time. We all know somebody who's left somebody 5 or 6 times and gone back every single time. We know a lot of people who do that. And a lot of times it's because they're just not ready and prepared to leave. They're mad, and because they're mad, that gives them the strength to leave. But when the anger goes away, now they don't have the strength to stay gone. So make sure that you're making a mental decision and not an emotional decision, because you never know what you're going to come back to. Make sure you thought about that before you left. And the number 3 reason not to leave after they cheat. This last one, you may be happy. People never really think about that. People always think that we judge a person by a deed. This person did this, that means they're this. This person did that, that means they're that. Sometimes you may actually be in a happy relationship with somebody who cheats on you. They may have cheated on you one time because things may have been rocky on their end where they were feeling a certain way about the relationship until they cheated on you. And now you break up with the person and there's nothing better out there for you. You break up with the person and you miss them because you had a happy relationship. You're like, damn, I was happy. Everything was going good till this person cheated on me. Damn. So really the punishment is more to yourself than it is to them, because you've left and you were happy. You're like, I broke up with this person. I was doing good. I was chilling. I was dancing in the streets, I had everything going for me, and then they cheated on me, so I felt like I had to leave because that's what my friends were saying. I needed to save face, and you chucked them the deuces, but now you want to go back. So, if you're happy, I always say this. I don't leave a situation unless I'm going to a better situation. I don't leave a situation until it's no longer beneficial to me. I'm not going to quit my job because they don't want me to work there no more. I'm going to quit my job because I'm not making enough money and because I got a better job, or because I would rather be unemployed than work at this crap hole. I'm not quitting my job because somebody else came to the job and they would rather have that person work there. I'm quitting when I want to quit. I'm going to stay here and ride the clock and keep making money until I want to quit, till it's beneficial to me. When you decide, if you get cheated on, if you're going to break up with somebody, make sure that it is beneficial to you to leave. Not something where you're mad, so you make a decision that isn't really beneficial to you. You haven't really thought it through. You're not really ready to go. You were happy at the time. Now you come back to a situation that's all messed up, and your friends are like, well, I don't know why you went back. Because you weren't really ready to leave, so your anger gave you the strength to go, but it didn't give you the strength to stay gone. Make sure you're straight. Make sure you're ready to go if that's what you're going to do. That way you can stay gone and you don't miss them. Anybody that I've ever left, I've never missed that person. I've always been like, because by the time I was gone, I was ready to go. Otherwise, I wouldn't have left. All right, hopefully I was able to help you out. Once again, it's your man, Chaz Ellis. Make sure you hit me up on the ChazEllisProject.com. Also, like and subscribe and share this video with somebody else. Peace.